All right, it's showing them live. Welcome to John Boy's channel. Thank you for showing up, Mike Smith. And I'd like to thank all the viewers that are worldwide. I've, I got to thank the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Morocco, Belgium, Portugal, Australia, and Germany. For some reason, there's only 63%, 63.8% of the countries watching, so I don't know what happened to the other 46%. That's all they allow me to have. But yeah, I just thought I'd go live, man. I've been saying so much stuff. Bang, bang, muck, bang. How you doing? How you doing? No, I thought I'd go live, man. I've been saying so much stuff, and it's just crazy and unbelievable. And what I've realized, I didn't know how much I realized what's going to happen next. I'm sitting there looking, and I'm like, well, this is going to happen, and that's going to happen. And that last live stream I did, that before that's my next premiere coming out. It's it's kind of a long. It's going to be a long premiere, but it's only going to be part one of two because I've got footage afterwards, and we barely missed it. If I had been up there a little earlier, yeah, when I was filming it. But I imagine some stuff went on when I was doing the live stream. But man, looking at the live stream replay, that thing looked bad. But this is the one where if y'all seen my little community page where I made, I've never highlighted like that. Oh, for some reason, hang on. I'm just a poor old country that gum hillbilly out here. I forgot to prop my door open. That gum wind's blowing, and I got my phone set up on a tripod. This is my hot spot right now, and I got it angled just right to catch the most daggum signal I can. Because I'm basically off grid out here. I'm on a laptop, but yeah, I mean, and then this right here. If you look at it in the picture, it's hard to explain. It's dimensional. There's more than just the one image. You got to look behind it, and I don't. You know what? How do I need to do this? We'll just go over to the community page and maybe I can show you what I'm talking about. I got so much stuff over here on this page, it's crazy. Hey, let me kill my camera and go full screen that way. Um, I can save some more bandwidth. Right here. This stuff right here, I believe, look, that's the dragon coming out of it there. I caught that up in Jackson. Just what? I can't remember. November, December, I can't remember. But that's the sun. And I mean, look, man, it looks like a daggone science experiment from CERN or something, man. All right, we're in the community. Oh, here's the premiere coming up. How do I share that out? I can't share it out right now. Here's the live room. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just, man, my mind from everything I've been seeing, it's just crazy. But look, can y'all see this right here? Just hang on. Let me click on it and make it smaller. Y'all are going to see how slow my internet is out here. I virtually have none. Welcome to John Boy's World. All right, it finally got over here. And it's not that big, and there's no way to make it bigger. But if you look, see this eye right here? Here's the pupil right there. There's the top eyelid. There's the bottom. There's some eyebrow going on right there. Here's where the nose is. And it's like a mask, but check this out. This is what trips me out. See how this white is going over its face? I mean, you can see its chin line down here. Its mouth is right here. There's a lip up here and a lip down here. But this was just taken yesterday, okay? But it looks just like the thing that was in that craft from 6 years ago in Jackson. You remember I thought it had a thumb or something had its hand on its face. This is some sort of apparatus, man. What in the world? We got dump trucks going around like crazy. But yeah, I mean, if you get to looking at my pictures, y'all do, like I said, do editing, sit there and make videos of it. I don't care. We just need to show the proof of what is up there. And I really do, I truly think daggum CERN has opened up a wormhole or something. We're like in Groundhog Day. At least some guys up there, because I've been catching the same craft and entities and all that stuff for years. The exact same everything, and I got pictures to back it all up. Matter of fact, we can go like, look, okay. Let me back up. This thing is slow. I mean, all right, we see the face going on here. There's space back here. There's space here, face here. But if you get to looking at this, there's a big head here, right? Here's the eyes. Here's the eyes. Well, then here it is here. Then here it is here. It's like an experiment went wrong. They were trying to go back in time, or they're jumping into dimensions, and it's like catching in slow motion. We're seeing in freeze framing, but in layers in the sky. It's crazy because one picture is more than just one picture. I mean, like this, if we back out of it, we see what we see in here. But if we back out, it becomes a smaller part of something bigger that looks just like it. Does that make sense? We can look right here. Here's the face right here. Eye, nose. I mean, it morphs. It's crazy. Like this here. All right, y'all see this red in the background back here? All this red back here. All right, that's supposed to be the sky. There's the same picture right here. That's what I'm saying. It's in layers. I went a little deeper past that. This is like the first layer. But check this out. Does that not look like the one that's on the thumbnail for this for this live stream, except for it doesn't have the full snake or whatever? This is a different day right here. See, it's crazy. You know what this is? What does that look like? It looks like that piece of meteorite I got, right? But it's not. Check this out. I got slow internet, guys. But yeah, y'all check out that premiere coming out. I can't remember the time now. I think it's 7:11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It's gonna be a little. I mean, y'all can really have some popcorn and snacks. It's gonna be a little bit longer than normal. You see this right here? This is the sun, right? And this is from the day I did the live, and I said the dragon ships are, forming or manifesting. However, I titled that live. But this is video afterwards or during the live. I can't remember, but it's all from that day right there, that time period. This looks like we're inside something, and there's a hole busted out because this is a ring that goes around here, and it's black outside of there, right? But you got this glowing object. I don't know. I'm going crazy. This stuff is just too crazy, y'all. But it looks like that meteorite. That video I just put up that just came out, the heart of hell. Y'all realize what that's a picture of, right? I'm sorry, I got the chat covered up over here. Hey, Super Dave, Livingstone, Misty World, People's Last Stand. How y'all doing? Let me try it, man. I'm sorry, I just get to rambling because, man, I've been thinking and thinking and thinking and. Hang on. That thing is loud. I couldn't find my mute button fast enough. But yeah, I mean, there's some crazy stuff out here. Where we at? Yeah, it started all over again. I am in a community page. I was gonna get over here and show you. All right, I did this thing on G Willie had caught something, right? So I started editing into it. I'm like, I mean, look at this. You can't make this stuff up. I'm not even gonna get in that picture right now. Right here, look. Do y'all not see a daggum finger? There's the nail up here. Here's the fingernail. Here's the fingertip. You can see the wrinkles in the knuckle. All right. Oh man, this thing ain't zoomed out. It won't. Okay, and right here, here is the thumbnail. There's the side of the thumb, the tip of the thumb, and this dadgum snake thing or dragon, whatever this is, spit something on the end of that thumb. And then, if you get over here, here's G Willie. Do y'all not see this snake serpent thing? There's the eye. Here's the nose. It's spitting something out right here. Now look, is that a finger? Is that a fingernail right there? It's trying to catch it. I mean, guys, and it gets crazy because it's layers. It's like a split moment in time that kind of blended with other split moments. Doesn't make any sense. Like this guy, and it's all about concentration and using your brain. Because look, all you see is mainly their heads, what they're working on, like this snake, and their fingers or hands. Sometimes they're holding crystal balls. It's just crazy. It's just there's. I mean, you can't make it up. This is G Willie's right here. This is what he captures. What I brought out, and here's underneath it. Now, I was doing a video today before I got here to do this live stream because I've been on the go since I set this up. I had to run to town. I had to do a lot of stuff. And anyhow, I'm coming back. I'm like, man, I got this. All right, where I live on a hill that is the highest point in Tennessee. It's the highest point you can get. It's not the only highest point, but it's the highest point that West Tennessee has. It's like, oh, dadgum, I forgot the exact number. 600 and something feet. All right. Then I can go over to the hill that's about 2 miles west of me, and it's open because it's all fields. And I can see 360-degree horizon, well, just about. But I can see these craft. See, this is a craft. See how these things are coming down right here? It kind of forms pillars. There would be like a head, a lionish looking thing on each corner. You see this right here? It almost got an elephant look with tusks coming out, right? Well, right here it's hard to see. That's the side view of this. And then right here is the side view of that. But you can also see, I've been seeing the Gerber baby. Look, if you look right here, there's an eye socket, the nose. Kind of the cheekish thing right there. I mean, there's no end to it, y'all. There is no end to it. And see how small that is? Well, it just gets bigger. It goes to this size. Then here it is here. Then here it is here. But then here it is here. I mean, you got one big one right here. But if you could back out far enough, this would be another eye. This would be the other eye. And all of this would be a skull. And you got the snake. I mean, it might be turned a little bit, and then you got old lizard head dude right there or something. I don't know. It's some crazy stuff, y'all. And then this was out in the woods. I'm not look. I'm on my computer. This thing it doesn't have good graphics, so. But look, here's the forehead. Here's the eye. Here's the cheek. Here's the nose. Here's the other eye. It's like, oops. Well, here's the side profile of like a mask. The eye, the nose, the mouth, the chin. I mean, it goes on and on and on. There's everything in there. And this is out in the woods. Yeah, it's crazy. But these were like skulls. All these things right here are skulls. All these dots. All this is on my community page. And then here's this dude. Look, he's in. Look, I don't know how to explain it, but this is a big ass orb in here, right? And it's they figured out how to get these orbs into this physical reality. They just haven't mastered coming into this physical reality. But anyhow, somehow he's projected himself here. And if I could blow this up, there's a bigger, like the Predator kind of camouflage of them right here, and that's right beside me. And you can see everything. But if you look at this guy close, it's like at one point he's standing straight up, and then his helmet kind of turned gold. Then it turned silver, but he's leaning more forward. It's like you're catching them moving. I don't know how to explain it. It's just crazy, guys. I mean, look in there. I thought, yeah, that's what my meteorite looks like, right? But no, that's the woods. I'm like, well, that's true. Oh, that's a paint job I did. And then I try to throw in a few things like, the quantum computer to show y'all this kind of stuff is in the sky, but it's only like a dimensional level. And they're trying to get into this physical level or reality, and they have man helping them. Now here's one that manifested last week sometime or earlier this week. I can't remember. That's the asteroid right there. Or I call it asteroid because it's a Chunga asteroid. It's got everything you could ever want on it. It's got the crust. It's got everything. Now check this out. See this? It looks like ST, a club, R, like star. That's in the clouds. That's the, what did I title that one? I can't remember. But those things were so low to the ground. Look at this guy right here. That's kind of an orb. See the orb in the center? But it's trying to manifest into this physical reality and they can't do it. Look, that's like the beginning. That's like in the middle of trying and then it blew up. I'm telling y'all, this is some crazy stuff. I mean, look at this. I mean, really? Oh, let me get over here to look at the chat. I am so sorry. I get in here and I lose track of time. I look up, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, daggone, I gotta go to bed. Man, I've missed a lot of chat. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, they're gonna manifest here shortly. Bee Creek. I named my little. I got a little. I'll clean up the name of it though. I call it Dry Crap Creek. Then I got Soggy Bottoms down in the bottoms. But man, I think geologically, I've got a lot of quartz here, and I've got a lot of, I don't know what it is. It almost sounds like mica, but it ain't mica. I don't know what it is. But I'm in some like impact craters. Now, can y'all see this? This thing right here was big. See its eye socket, here's its nose outline, here's the eye socket, like eyebrow line up here. I think a lot of this, yeah, it's raining here, y'all. But yeah, there's spaces. I can't remember the main reason why I took this. Maybe it was like, well, if you Look, there's that snake serpent thing. Look at the markings on it. I mean, that looks like a daggum snake. There's the orb down there. These pictures, you got to click on them to get the whole picture, and this computer's so slow. No, I mean, look at that. You can't make this stuff up. You see this guy right here? I see him all the time. He'll be on small size, like up in here. But look, you can take this picture and edit it some more, and it'll show you different stuff. You can keep going further back. Man, it's sprinkling, so it sounds weird on my microphone. I mean, I'm not outside, but man, I keep forgetting to look at chat. I get to going through these pictures. I sent everything up to the cloud, and it's sat there. Now it's telling me I don't have enough cloud left, and I need to buy some daggum memory. I'm like, you got to be kidding. But yeah, that's that meteorite. Daggum if it don't look like what's up in the clouds, what's out in the woods, what's in the daggum. That looks like a close up of my daggum asteroid with too much light on it, but it's actually the clouds and the sun. You see that? You see how that looks like that asteroid? If I, mm, but if you look behind here, man, excuse me, I need to make this smaller. See, sometimes you need to look back and back away. Look, here's Godzilla. Go Godzilla, right there. Look, that's like a rib cage and spine over here. See all the ribs coming out. This is an actual picture of the sun, but look, there's like an observer's like they're in a lab and they're watching their experiment. I think what we're seeing is every time they collide particles together, this is what it is. Look, CERN's got this deal right here. You see that? This is the sun flare, but I'm fixing to show y'all something. CERN's got these things like right. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain it. Right here in the center is the canister where they take the pictures and whatever they crash those particles together. Right here, right. Well, they got these things that are cone shaped like this on each side of that, right? And all through here, well, I'm trying to do it 3 dimensional. Is inside of a magnet, a big, large magnet, like the one in the background back here. You see the things coming off of it. See how there's a big round. But anyhow, I'm telling you, this is some trippy stuff. Oh man, this is where they crashed it. But this is in the sky. That's what I'm saying. It's like an X-ray. When they take an X-ray, they can see your bones, right? It's just a split second. They got your bone. X-ray your bone, right? Well, every time they slam particles together, it's doing a dimension thing. It's like it's taking a snapshot of dimension, time. If you look back in the back, there's like a. If I went deeper, these would probably turn into people with sunglasses on or whatever, scientists, whatever. And this is crazy. This is a tree that had like here's Elvis in it. Here's some chick. It's just crazy, man. Why was that in the tree? I have no idea. I don't know what else I got here. Oh, that's an eyeball. That was from the moon live. Look at this. So much is happening in here. I just stopped right there. Because if you get to look, and this is on video, that's the whole thing. I'm taking a snapshot, and you could spend all day looking in there. You know what I mean? And I've got it on video, but sometimes you've got to speed the video up because it go too slow. But they have been morphing in and morphing in into this reality, and they're getting stronger at it. Oh, this was called the face behind the experiment. It's hard to. All right, you see this right here, this edge right here. Well, It's a little bit bigger. It's like an image of it again here and here. Then you can see the dude's face. We'll see him back here, right? This is there's his ear, nose, mouth. But then it starts getting distorted. There it is here, eyes, no. But it's more like a skull. Then here it is here, eyes, the mouth. And then here he is up here. Looks like he's got sunglasses on there. And it's just crazy, y'all. That's why I put these pictures up here on my community page. So if y'all want to click on them and go through them and just look. I mean, I can see half the stuff with my eyeballs. You know, it ain't like it ain't up there. Oh, let me. Hang on. I keep forgetting about the chat. I can't keep this daggone cigarette clip saving my life. I hit the wrong button, guys. I took myself off the page. Ben, time traveler. Didn't I see you next week? Yeah, I saw you next week. But yeah, I'm out here at the bug out shop trying. Oh shoot, Ouija, that was loud. Where did she go? That dog will shapeshift. I promise. I've seen her do it. I caught her on camera. She scared a guy one time, and he had big dogs. But he said, yeah, I've heard you say she shapeshifts. But he said when she was coming at me, he said she looked like the biggest dog I ever seen. And the closer she got, the smaller she was getting. He said I didn't understand that. And then it took a while before he realized it was my dog. I guess she finally got down to her natural size. I don't know. But she got after a pig one time. Look, this pig was like 3 times her size. Well, the pig was the same color as my dog, kind of. And I don't know what happened, but I couldn't tell the two apart. They were both the same size, and they were running through the woods. And I'm like, I'm either catching the pig or the dog. I didn't know which one I was going after. Well, I know the pig wasn't barking, so I kind of figured it out that way. But yeah, it's crazy. She shapeshifts, and she's a cool ass little dog. Excuse my language. She's a cool little dog, though. She picked me for a owner and picked out her own name. Crazy. But yeah, man, we got some crazy stuff up in the skies. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing so I can get some better bandwidth going. But yeah, y'all check out. Let's see. How can I get to that? Yeah, let me dig in here on this link. I don't know why this thing. Okay, here we go. Really, it's not gonna let me. I'm gonna have to click on it. Y'all excuse me, man. This thing is slow. Oh, Man, I hate how slow this thing is. Senate copy. Let me get rid of that totally. All right. Want this Coco? What's going on? Brando, I didn't see you slip in either. I don't know, man. I've been missing out on reading the chat because I've been too busy. I was sitting there looking at some old screenshots, and some of them were pictures. Monica Rifle, hey, I didn't see you slip in here. All right, I got a little behind on that chat. But yeah, that's the link to my premiere that's coming up at 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. We used to have those stores down here. I don't know what happened to them. Nurse Care Bear. Hey, y'all hit that like. We got to mess up YouTube's algorithm. They still got me shadow banned, y'all. But I haven't gotten a strike in months, and that feels weird. Usually I get a strike, then, you're on that timeout for a week, and then I'll come back and I'll get another strike. Then I'm timed out for 2 weeks. And then I got to act good for 3 months. And then when my first strike goes away, I get another strike. But I stopped doing that. I decided instead of talking about chemtrails, I was going to talk about terraforming. Well, actually, I was going to prove chemtrails. But when I got to looking, I started seeing what I'm showing y'all. This is more than just chemtrails. It's a bigger program than that. I'm talking about crazy. Is that Brendo? Brendo? I'm bad at spelling, y'all. Hello. Like I said, I got a lot of people from around the world. I even got New Zealand. It wasn't on that list, but there's a lot of different countries. I didn't realize how worldwide I was. But I'm so daggum shadow banned. Look, YouTube, I'm doing all right. I ain't doing nothing but taking pictures of the sky. Video in the sky. I'm not saying anything about them airplanes and the trails coming out of them and those things that look like airplanes that have trails coming out. Oh, they're on tape. I got so much footage, I forget what video it's in. And sometimes I've run across stuff from months ago. I'm like, oh, I forgot about I was going to do something on that. So then I'll sit there and do a little something on that. But most of the stuff I post happened the day before, if I can get it out the day of. But this premiere happened yesterday, but I did a lot of video and live streaming yesterday. Had no choice. Well, I did, but I didn't. I said I wasn't going to, and I wound up dedicating the day to it. I can't help it. But I think I've got enough footage. I can go back and use old footage. I just need to get a desktop. I might have to put together everything I've got, all the evidence of everything, and just so I can, explain this. Dadgum. She was right underneath my feet. Ouija! Well, look. When I told that person what I saw with my own eyeballs looking through binoculars, and it was as real as could be, and they told me I needed to be in a crazy house, I decided, you know what? I'm not even going to look up. So I didn't look up the sky. I mean, I looked up, but I didn't. Well, I might have took a snapshot here and there, but I didn't edit on it. I just took a snapshot and said maybe someday I'll get to it, or I took a little video. Well, back in November, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna prove, because I was trying to figure out how can I get back on YouTube again. I go, motorized bicycles, they're kind of, man, they're a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of work. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to get back down to there. I don't have a project that I can start and finish quickly enough. And I was like, you know what? I started out my channel gonna, bust out the chemtrailing. So I sat there and decided, well, I'm gonna catch these jets in action. Like I said, it took off to where it is now because it wasn't just jets up there. I captured something eclipse the sun, looked like a sun simulator. Jeff P saw it. He did a special on it, and then it was just on after that. You know, I'm not a Planet X hunter. I'm not a Nibiru hunter or anything like that. But the whole perception of all that is, I mean, okay, let's say it's out there. I ain't saying it's not out there. I'm not saying Mars and Venus and stuff, but it's not out there in the way NASA has made everybody believe. I, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just some weird stuff going on up above us. Yeah. But yeah, I think from here on out, I'm just going to piece together how they're, because like I said, I got enough angles and it's always the same craft over and over and over. It's the same entities. It's the same everything. Like I was telling y'all, when you start seeing this guy up the eyepiece, shit. When you start seeing this dude with that eyepiece, look to his right, and you're gonna see the daggone, the Centaurian or whatever. Ouija, where are you at? Because you're louder than crap. And if you look to the left of them, you're gonna see that T on a shield or a face mask. I don't know what it is yet. It's a combination of everything because they got looking devices. Even this premiere that's coming up. All right, a few months ago, I already captured these rings. They're like alignment rings for lasers. You see labs and how they set up these rings to sit there and make the laser beam go straight. Those things are up in the clouds, and they're something to do with aiming at the sun. They are. I mean, the time that our clocks are useless to them. They go by the position of where the sun is angled at. It doesn't matter. They're always consistently the same with the angle of the sun. And I don't know. I'm beginning to think. I've always said the sun is the backside of a black hole. You know what I mean? But it don't matter. It don't matter. None of that matters. What matters, everybody needs to be right. Chief Strongbow, what's going on? Who, Mr. I can't read all that. I can't read more than 6 letters tied together. I'm just going to call you Mr. Determined. Yeah, there we go. Mr. Determined. How you doing? Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. For $10.99, I can send you a piece of fragment. I do. I got fragments everywhere. I was just joking, y'all. And this one fragment right here, oh man, that sucker right there. That's got everything. The sky's got it. And I got to looking at it. The overall look of it looks like those pillared crafts that try to start forming. Yeah, y'all check out that daggone premiere tonight. Have your little popcorn ready. I was trying to put that thing together last night, and I was sitting there. I woke up holding the phone in my hand, and I can't look. It's only allowing me to look at a quarter of the screen where the video is, and I can't hardly half see. And then my screen's all cracked up. And then I woke up. I'm like, shoot, let me So I'm trying to, because I gotta, when you move the camera, it changes the light and I have to re edit. So I've got to sit there and cut into my video and edit out like a few seconds here. I've got to edit and then I've got to edit a little bit different. You know, it's just, when it's on a tripod, you just edit it once. Unless the sun comes into view or goes out of view to change it. Oh, look, I see different things. Northland Links, how's it going? That's crazy though. I can't believe what I'm capturing up there, and everything I'm putting on my channel, unless I say like it came from G Willie or it came from so and so, everything on my channel I'm taking with my own eyes. I'm seeing it and I'm pointing the camera at it. So everything I put in here on this channel is original that I verify that I've seen. Yeah, I mean I can understand. Look, we are part of that, but we can't see it because it's on such a grand scale. It's weird. It's like, all right, you got one radio, you can only listen to one station at a time on, right? Because all the different stations are on different frequencies. But we can look at this like, hey, we got one Earth. We realize who we are, and all those other dimensions realize who they are. But we're seeing some sort of blending here. You know what I mean? We are saying, I think, a CERN caused blending. Because when they fire CERN up, that thing's magnetic field. Now, listen, you know how big the Earth and everything is, right? When they fire CERN up, that thing has 100,000 times the magnetic field that Earth has. So that's got to be doing something. There's no way 100,000 times the gravitational. Why do I keep hearing like music pop in here? I have nothing musical whatsoever. That is crazy. Oh, they are and everything because we are everything too. Think about it. Our whole solar system that we've led to believe or whatever, it's just a combination of a couple of atoms. Maybe we're a water drop. You know, our whole universe that we know is just a drop of water. Because everything I'm seeing in the sky is round. It's a sphere. Well, I'm saying triangles. I'm saying rectangles. I'm saying pyramids. But when that main ship is coming, I mean, man, it looks like an Indian chief with the daggum feathered hair dress and just, oh, it's so crazy. I got to upload some stuff, but I'm just gonna do little quick uploads, not have an intro or nothing. I got so much stuff, I ain't got time to sit there and try to. It's hard, man. I'm not good at editing. I'm not fast, I should say. That's the problem. We are Awake News. How you doing? But yeah, it's some crazy stuff. And I think it's got something to do with this terrain out here. Cause I don't know, I gotta relate in general. Like if I say asteroid, people understand asteroid, something that can hit the Earth, right? If I say meteor crater, that means asteroid or a meteorite has hit the Earth. So just to keep it simple, because there ain't no telling what and why the stuff is like it is, but it's easy to say, hey, Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam is not man made. Man traded, whichever greedy people it was, traded their souls for the knowledge to actually be able to use their technology. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. And the daggum, well, I'm not going to get into all that. I will say this much, though. Y'all realize the AI, D-Wave quantum computer, works in another dimensional level or several dimensional levels. What has happened is these other dimensions, because AI basically thinks in those dimensions, they were able to get inside of that and come through into this world, but only in the electrical parts of it. You know what I mean? They can't physically get here. So they're like, what do we need to help us get physically in here? We're already electrically in here in the airwaves and in the electrical lines and all this. Let's let man make graphene oxide. You know, graphene oxide is the only two-dimensional object in this three-dimensional world. Or actually, it's the fourth-dimensional world. You gotta count time as a dimension. But yeah, graphene, when they make graphene sheets, it's only two sides, the front and back. There's no side. Man, I'm just, hey, Starlight, I didn't see you slip in here. Or did I? uh, I'm just, man, I got a whole notebook full of thoughts. Really, it's kind of like revelations. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like the answer comes to me, and if I don't write it down, it's gone. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, y'all, I don't know what to do anymore. I guess I need, but it's hard. That gum Ouija. I don't know what she's going after, but I forgot where I was at now. What was I saying? But anyhow, yeah, I don't know, guys. It's just crazy, man. And I've been saying the same stuff over and over for since 2006. But not like I'm saying now. What I was saying back then, it'd be like one thin minute. Got tongue twisted there. Would be like one thin image of one of the entities that we see. What I'm saying now is we are seeing. I mean, you can't count them on both hands how many entities and faces and stuff is in one snapshot. I mean, some of these videos I do, you have got to slow them down because I turn the camera too fast, but I can't help it. That last one I did, I can't remember what I called that. But anyhow, man, that stuff, I've never seen it come from the south like that. Was straight from the south. And that stuff was so low, it was hitting the. Y'all hear that? It was hitting the treetops, man. And now, I mean, I was in Jackson. I lived up there for Jackson, Tennessee for about a few years. When was that? Well, I was at this one. Where was that? I lived over there. I could walk. I could walk to Best Buy and all that stuff in 5 minutes. I was in town like. But one night they were having bad tornado, thunderstorm kind of deal, and I was hearing this rumbling. It just sounded weird. So I went outside, and man, the only way I can describe it, it was a eerie green glowing orb that was basically ground level with black clouds wrapping around it, and you could just see the very top of the dome of it sticking out of those clouds. and it was flashing green. I mean, like lightning inside of it, not it was flashing. It stayed the same kind of green, but it just you could see stuff like those old plasma balls you used to be able to buy. Yeah, crazy. I saw that with my own eyes, but that was in like 2006. And I've been puzzled. Now I know what it is. Those things are everywhere. They are everywhere, all sizes, all shapes. And if you look at them close enough, it's like there's an orb inside the big orb. And I guess if you could look closer, there's probably an orb in that, an orb in that, an orb forever. The biggest to the smallest. You see, this is crazy. And then I see stuff, and I got to do videos on it to point it out. It's all out there. I've been, hoping people would see this stuff and go, "How is that?" But you can see them looking in out from like they're inside an orb, and there's another orb outside of that orb touching it, and you can see them looking at the other orb, and it's them looking back at themselves. Yeah. I guess I need to find that video and point all that out. But that's the stuff I'm seeing. I'm seeing, I man, it looks like backstage equipment. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Uh-oh, the hard rain's fixing to hit. I might have to get off here because this audio is going to be off. Hang on. Is that any better? It makes it continuous. I'm surprised I got any kind of reception down here. Skosh? I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. How you doing? Oh yeah, they have eyes. Look, they're using, even when your phone's off, they're using that string. That's why they went to LED street lights and LED everything, because you can transmit and receive information off LED light. Just like they use laser light, you can do it off LED cheaper, less power. Oh yeah, it's a dimensional merge. All right, man. Damn, this stuff's getting bad. I don't know if that helped. What does that sound like? Man, I'm probably gonna have to end this thing. That stuff is probably drowning out my mic. I got earbuds in to hear. Well, I stopped. Well, thank you. Is that squash? Can I pronounce it squash? Or is it squish? 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 Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that yet, though. But yeah, that's why. I mean, it was like a mass movement. All the companies in the United States, manufacturing companies and everybody, they just automatically, everybody was swapping out fluorescents for the daggum LEDs. Okay, I figured that daggum rain in the background. Oh no, people complain about my audio, so now I've become self-conscious of my audio. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Starlight. I think that's when it first started happening. And look, that what was that aircraft, or not aircraft carrier, battleship that they sat there? They made a movie out of it called the Philadelphia Experiment. But they actually did do the experiment, and I understand if they took something material, and that's what I'm saying. I think we're saying they screwed up and opened up dimensions, but it was probably supposed to happen that way anyhow. You know. But anyhow, when that ship did materialize back, there were sailors that were fused into the metal of the ship and stuff, and a lot of them lost their minds. They went crazy. But I could imagine from the stuff that I've seen in that circuit board video that I've done, and all the other ones where I go in deep, and even the stuff in the sky, it's the same stuff that's in the circuit board. It's just crazy. But yeah, I can understand how some of them went crazy. Some of them got fused in the deck because they were probably running through the deck and stuff during that point. Nothing, you know what I mean? They're in a dimension. And then when it popped out of dimension, some of them might have been kind of floating in the dimensional deck, and then it turned solid again. I mean, I can understand all that. Dadgum. I'm glad I ain't up in Michigan. It was up in the, what was it, 60 something, almost 70 or something. It was pretty warm yesterday, t-shirt weather. But it's kind of cool and raining. And that's another thing, this weather. When you got a cold front coming, that's these things coming. Yeah, Chief, you got to go. I'm not keeping up the chat right now. Hey, Chief, don't take any wooden nickels. Yeah. But no, y'all, I was just going to go live for a minute and sit there and try to show what I'm trying to show. I'm like I said, I need to get a desktop together so I can get my OBS studio back, and then I can start making some better videos. Because this daggone phone, man, it's taking 3 hours to load up a 3-minute video. It's crazy. My battery, I can't keep it. I mean, I had it plugged up, not using it, and it decharged. I don't understand that. Well, look, guys, let me go and get off of here. I appreciate y'all showing up. And check out that premiere. Hang on, I think I still got it saved. Yeah. That's coming up in, let's see what time is it. In 4 hours and a few minutes. All right, Mike. It's been going 57 minutes and 46 seconds. But yeah, I need to get some stuff done. Actually, I need to edit some more video. I was shooting video this morning showing. Oh, it's hard to. I got to put a how-to video. How to spot these things. When you start seeing certain things happening, and look, I actually captured. I could see it with my eyeballs, man. It was an orb. It was just sitting there floating through this. I mean, it just stood out. But yeah. Look, guys, let me get off here. Bang, bang. Starlight. We Are Awake TV News. Oh, y'all. Coco. Kusha, if I said that right. Oh, y'all. Take it easy now. Northern Links. But yeah. I haven't done many lives in a while, and I'm kind of rusty at it. But I'll try to do a little better and get a little more stuff together and start pointing out the stuff I'm trying to show you, especially after this next premiere comes out. I'm probably just gonna focus on the little spots here and there and there. I mean, you can make a whole video off every 10 second. You take a snapshot and make a video out of what's in the scene, But all right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. I'm gonna get out of here. This is John Boy out.